So welcome back to my channel. So today what I wanted to share with you guys is one very special recipe that I got from my mom. Love you, mommy. It is Cornish Game Hens stuffed with wild rice. This is one of my all-time favorite meals to even make. I've been eating this since I can remember, probably since I could hold a fork or a spoon, whatever. But it's one of my all-time fall favorite dishes to make because my mom normally makes it with stuff with wild rice, of course, and on the side she also does it with some candied yams with the little marshmallows on top. Oh my god, it's so good. And maybe a side vegetable or whatever, what have you. But yeah, so I'm going to show you guys how I make this, and let's get started. So what I already did was to kind of prep myself for this, and to just kind of really get started. This is a long process. Sorry, you guys. I am looking a hot mess right now, so don't even look at me. But I am, to get started, I kind of just prepped first. What I did was I chopped up 1/2 of an onion, and then I chopped up 3 cloves of garlic, and I had already set those aside. And then what I did was I took some room temperature butter, and I had already rubbed my Cornish game hens. I cleaned them and everything, rubbed them, placed them in my Pyrex dish, and so I already rubbed them with the butter, and then I put some, well actually, let me go back. I put some of the garlic in the butter, so it kind of makes, like a garlic butter mixture. You know how you make garlic bread? It's kind of like that type of spread. And so what I did was, and I'll show you guys right now, I had put that mixture in, rubbed the Cornish game hens with it. So here we go. Let me just show you guys. I haven't seasoned it with any salt or any pepper yet. I was just gonna wait and show you guys how I do that too, but this is what it's looking like. You guys can see that. You see the onions right there, and then butter all over inside. I even went in the cavities and rubbed it with the butter. And this is going to really make the hens, just like even if you do this with your roasted chicken, it's going to make you, or turkey, like for Thanksgiving or, or Christmas, Easter, whatever. It really browns the skin, and it makes it so juicy, so moist. It's going to be amazing. So let me show you guys how I season it. If you guys can see me right there. You can. Okay. Woo. Okay. So I have my pepper. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sprinkle some pepper on top of there, like so. And you don't need a lot because your butter is a lot of your seasoning, and then you have a lot of the flavor from the garlic and then the onion. So this is going to have a lot of flavor, especially when I add to my rice, my wild rice. So I'm just going to make sure I'm getting all of it in there and getting some pepper. Okay, just want to make sure. All right. Then I'm going to add, let's see, some salt. I have some sea salt grinder right here. It's almost empty. I love this stuff. I went to Costco, couldn't find a big bottle. I don't know why. They were out at my Costco. So this is really popular. So I love this stuff. It's amazing, and it makes it taste so great. So let me pop that open. And it's just like a regular grinder. And then, let's see. This little guy moving like crazy. Okay, so now I'm just going to season it with some fresh salt, sea salt. At that, this is one of my most favorite ones. I'm just going to plop him up right there and get the back and then the inside. Okay, you don't want too much salt because there's already salt in the butter. Okay. Plop him up. Put some salt on the inside, on the back of him. Make sure you're getting every thing, and look, this is some butter. Look how creamy the butter looks. It's super creamy. So I'm just gonna put this inside the cavity so that it can melt inside there, like so. And let me turn this little guy around. Oh, yeah. All right. Got the salt, and then so I also add a little sprinkle of seasoning salt. Don't come for me in the comments, people. I already know. She already added salt. I know, but seasoned salt is so good. You cannot not add seasoned salt to this dish. It has so much flavor. So I'm just gonna add a little bit. Don't come for me. I already know, people. Too much salt, but it's not. I'm just gonna add a little. Y'all see? I'll add just a little sprinkle. It's not gonna be a lot. So let me show you. Just a little. If it comes out, just a little sprinkle over like that, like so. Just to add a little bit more flavor, y'all. You know how it is. And then I have some onion powder here. Just gonna add a little bit of that. There you go. And I also have my fresh Italian seasonings. See? And these have basil, oregano, thyme, rosemary, marjoram, and some garlic up in it. So that's a lot of flavor too. So I'm gonna add some of this. It looks beautiful. It's looking great, you guys. Okay. Alright. Let me wash my hands really quick and then I'm gonna get my camera and I'll show you guys what this is looking like. This is very easy. It's also really fun to make. It's one of those perfect dishes to make on a Sunday when, you know, you're just at home and you don't want to be standing over the stove, you know, all day. So this is what guys. Here you go. There you have it. That's what it looks like. So I'm going to now, well, soon, I'm going to let this marinate for at least a good 30 minutes to 40 minutes. And I'm going to be starting on my rice. And I'm going to cook the rice, and then I'm going to stuff the rice into the hens, and then I'm going to pop them in the oven. And I will be right back, and I'll show you guys just how I do that. So stay tuned. So what I've done was I have already stuffed my, let's see if I can get it for you, hens with the wild rice. As you can see that. This is just horrible. I'm trying to cook and video this at the same time. This is my very first time. So, stuffed them already with the wild rice. Now I'm about to just put them in the oven on 400 for 15 minutes. And then I'm going to turn my oven down to 365 and then keep basting every 15 minutes with this mixture that I made. It's wine with some chicken broth, and it's really good. It's going to season and add tons and tons more flavor to the hens. So that is what I'm about to do now, and we are pretty much looking really, really good. I mean, looks really amazing, and it's not even fully cooked yet. So you guys, check this out. Look. If you can see this, you see that? It's already stuffed and everything, and so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be basting, making sure that the hens get really tender in the oven, and cook them for about, I want to say a good hour, just to make sure I have that really nice brown color on the skin, and I really want that crunchiness. So hold out for a few more minutes and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm finally finished. I had to change my hair, but here is the finished product. Look at that. It looks really good. check it out. And it's been in for about an hour and a half. Really, I've just been basting and making sure all the seasonings get to it, but it looks delicious. Okay, so that's what it is. So I'm pretty much finished with this. I'm just gonna let it rest for a few minutes, and then we're gonna dig in and get dinner. So you guys have a great night. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.